Hi everybody, this is the Go-To family. Today we're at Bana Hills. This is like a little resort area here in the Da Nang region of central Vietnam, and we're just at the gate. We got our tickets. A little pricey, I gotta say, to get in. About 2,100,000 dong, 100,000 dong, which is about like $100, a little more in US. But it includes a whole bunch of things, so I'm super excited to check it out. The entrance gate is right there.
Hi.
And there's Ava. You just came in like magic. The cable cars, just like that. That was actually pretty easy, and there's enough room in here to fit a stroller, so this is nice and comfortable. I love it. Now we're taking off. Whoa! Wow, this is intense.
I feel sick.
Wow, guys. Wow, that takeoff was intense. It was almost like a plane taking off, and wow, this ride is a little like wobbly. It kind of goes up and down, and you can see it's kind of wobbly. That's interesting. It's one of the more intense cable rides I've ever had, and it just started.
No, you know what I mean? It's like wide open, I can breathe.
Yeah. Oh my God, the kids are having a ball here. They're laughing. And Ava is little less than thrilled. This ride is 20 minutes long.
If you get sick on the way,
You can have a sick bag.
Hey.
That's actually the first time I see that they have a sickness bag right inside the cable car. So yeah, this is it's a wavy kind of ride. So some people might need that.
go.
Alright, so as you enter, you're greeted by this crazy, bustling place full of people. But if you're coming here to check out the Golden Bridge, it's actually right next to the entrance. Here we are right here, and we're gonna check out these views in just a moment, but this is amazing. Guys, so this place, quite touristy, a lot of people here, so you really have to fight for your space if you want to get a nice shot on this bridge. Now, this bridge itself, I don't think has any more meaning outside of being a nice picture spot with the hands, and of course overlooking Da Nang city and the beautiful mountains and everything in the background, which is really a spectacular view, I have to say. You can just see everything in the distance. You're really quite high up here, and as you come up on the cable car, you actually feel your ears pop. That's how high we are up here. So the view overlooking Da Nang and the valley down below and everything is really nice. You kind of have like this giant here. He's kind of like dismembered in a way. So you have his hand over there. You got his 2 feet just hanging up there. You got his head over there. And you have his hand over there. The hand provides a perfect spot for a shot right here if you want to take a picture. But yeah, so dismembered giant, but a cool spot to take a picture right on the hand right there. So one of the problems here is that it's not really made with strollers in mind. So you have like these stairs, these automatic stairs, and then you have these ramps, but it's like, why not just have an elevator? It's kind of silly the way it's made, and also there's a lot of people, so it's a little stressful to have a stroller. So that's my one criticism so far. A lot of people pushing. This is the French Village. This is really one of the things you want to see here. So it's basically like a replica of a French village that is built right here in Banana Hill. So it's almost like you're stepping back into time, almost like you're stepping back into like a storybook of sorts. As you're walking here to French Village, a lot of it seems to be about the food, so you just get out of the cable car, you start walking and you start getting hit and pounded with all these whiffs and smells, good smells. Of course, we just passed this Japanese place that was cooking up some fresh yakitori and it smells delicious, but we're gonna keep walking. We just want to see what's around before we decide to do anything. Now, if that's not taking a page out of Universal World, then my name isn't Daniel, but...
Or Disney Sea.
Wait, is it Disney Sea?
It's Universal and Disney Sea.
Oh, okay, there you go.
It's more like Universal. Right behind me right here, you have a replica of what looks to be the Moulin Rouge. You can see it's engraved French Village right there, but it definitely looks like a Moulin Rouge, really. So right behind me over here, you have the Saint Denis Church right here, and this is the model of the French Village Church. And you can see the Gothic style. It's quite nice. It looks quite authentic, I gotta say. The attention to detail is quite good. And it looks legit, so very nicely done, I gotta say. So they have a bunch of street food out here, so you don't have to eat at a restaurant, of course. Some of the street food here looks pretty damn good, much cheaper than sitting down at a restaurant. You have donors, you have kebabs, and some other things as well. You also have this mango ice cream from Mangoholic that Ava is really enjoying. What do you think of it? Is it mango ice cream?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we were just walking around and we just found this spot called atop. It's a little bit out of the way and we wanted to get away from the crowds a little bit. So this is like a French restaurant, I guess. So we're feasting today. We got some tenderloins coming our way. So it's a nice little place, nice little decor. Alright, so I'm going all out French today, so I got myself a nice French onion soup right here, and the plate just got here. You can see it comes with a lot of bread, and it's not all submerged into that broth like it usually is. Actually, it's more like these, it's kind of like au gratin bread with cheese on it, and you have this broth at the bottom. So let's see, this is a bit of a different variation on French onion soup.
You can still see the smoke, so it's a little hot. So the bread, nice and crumbly. There's a little bit of sweetness in there. That broth is a little sweet. It's pretty good, I gotta say. Just a little on the sweet side. I'm not used to that. Usually it's quite salty. I know onions can get a little sweet if they're caramelized. That's a little bit on the sweet side. It's a bit of a different variation. I have to say that I would like a little more broth inside the soup because I really like when that bread is submerged and it's nice and it's very juicy and very soft, and it just kind of has all that onion broth when you put it in your mouth. But it's not bad.
So we got our steak here. I didn't know what to expect with the steak. We are in Vietnam, and like having like a filet mignon is not really, or a tenderloin is probably not their specialty. I wouldn't hold it against them if the food wasn't perfect. It's a little harder for them, I'd say. This was imported from New Zealand, this piece of steak. It's not the best steak I've had, but it's definitely not the worst. I've had a lot worse thin steaks. It's medium to medium well, I'd say, and I really like my steaks medium rare to rare. Maybe that's not a thing they do here. There might be an issue with freshness. I don't know. They have to import it from New Zealand. But it's an okay steak. I don't mind it. It's good. I'm still glad I got it.
Now mine, at first glance, I gotta say, it looks a little overcooked. I can just tell right off the bat, it's not red. It's dark in the middle. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be bad. So let me just drizzle some of this peppercorn sauce on top. There we go. That's pretty good. Just that it's a little overcooked. I gotta say, they make a killer peppercorn sauce. It's really nice and fragrant and potent with those peppercorns. It really adds a lot of flavor to the steak. Actually, nice and pink in the middle. It is medium in the middle, just the outside a little overcooked. So it's actually quite a tasty piece of steak. Alright guys, so we're heading back down. We're back in the cable car and we're just going down. This is quite a fun ride, I gotta say. It goes quite fast and it's a little bumpy, which makes it quite a fun ride, like a roller coaster. Alright, so final thoughts on Ba Na Hills. The views are unbelievable. You can just see right here, you see Da Nang right behind us, well, far away in the distance actually. It's really not right behind us, but very far away. So the views, unbelievable. And also the Golden Bridge, really stunning. It's an architectural marvel, so you want to go check it out. You want to take some pictures there. You want to take in the views over Da Nang. Whoa, and there we go. The French Village, on the other hand, it's a little manufactured. It just lacks a bit of that authenticity, and there's really nothing quite special in there that like something that would make you remember it. You know, like even years after you go. So it's a little bit on the meh side, I gotta say. It's quite touristy as well, and I really don't understand why it's not super. It's like, if you've been to Disney, if you've been to Universal, you know, you will not be impressed. That's all I gotta say. However, all in all, I do recommend coming here. You're gonna take in the beautiful views. This cable car, in my opinion, is the highlight of the whole thing. If you come here, as well as the bridge, I gotta say. But it's really quite fun. The views are unbelievable, and it's just a nice getaway to see a little bit of the Vietnamese countryside as well. Alright, so that does it for us, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell for the notifications, and also give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. From the Go-To family here in Da Nang in Ba Na Hills, we'll see you on the next one.